If a door ever appears in your building that shouldn't be there, don't approach it, don't knock, and whatever you do, don't answer if it calls your name. I learned that too late. Welcome to Scary Stories After Dark, where the quiet never stays quiet for long. At 3:17 a.m., Ethan sent another message. No video, just a single CCTV snapshot. A hallway he knows too well. A door he swears was never there. This is his second message. It always starts with a small sound. For me, it was a tap, not a knock, not footsteps. A single deliberate tap, like a fingernail flicking metal. It was 2:53 a.m. I opened my eyes and stared at the ceiling, listening. Another tap. Someone was in the hallway. I got out of bed, opened my door just enough to peek out, and froze. Everything looked normal. The dim hallway lights, the old carpet, the quiet vending machine hum from the laundry room. Except one thing. At the far end of the hall, a door I hadn't seen before. Unit 7A. But 7A wasn't supposed to be on this floor. This was the second floor. There was no 7th floor in my building, and yet there it was. A beige door, still, plain, silent, as if it had been waiting for me to notice it. The tap came again, this time from behind that door. Morning makes strange things feel smaller. So I went to the landlord, Mr. Harrison, and asked him about Unit 7A. He blinked at me like I'd spoken a different language. "There is no 7th A," he said flatly. "Yes, there is," I told him. "End of the hallway, opposite 2nd A." He shook his head, slow, careful. "We don't have a 7th floor. We don't have a Unit 7 anything." I pushed harder. He got uncomfortable. His shoulders tightened. His jaw shifted like he was chewing on a lie. Finally he muttered, "If you think you saw something, ignore it. Don't interact. Don't knock. Don't answer. And if you ever hear your name through a door, do not respond." He walked away quickly after that. Too quickly. When he left, something fell from his pocket. A cassette tape. Old. Faded. Cardboard case cracked at the edges. On the label was written, in shaky handwriting, 7A, do not play. I shouldn't have taken it, but I did. That night, I set my phone on a stack of boxes and hit record. If I had imagined the whole thing, the footage would prove it. At 3 a.m., something changed in the hallway. The air thickened, like humidity but cold. The light above 7A flickered. Slow, intentional. Then the tapping began again, but slower. And then the door moved. Just a tiny shift, a crack, just enough space for the darkness inside to breathe. On the recording, I heard it clearly. A whisper, close, human-shaped, but wrong. The voice layered like a recording played too many times, hollow and warped. The next morning I checked the footage frame by frame, and at 3:17 a.m. something slid under the door of 7A, a hand, pale, thin, faintly wet, its fingers bending the wrong way for a human wrist. The hand touched the hallway carpet and waited, like it expected someone to take it. I felt sick. I shouldn't have played the tape. But curiosity is a slow poison, and it works. The cassette hiss filled my room, then a low rhythmic tapping, the same tapping from the hallway, then breathing. Not human breathing. Too steady, too mechanical, like a ventilator exhaling into a cave. Then the voice whispered into the microphone,
"It listens. If you open the door, it learns you. If you say your name, it gives it."
A soft, crying sound looped in the background, but the crying wasn't in time with the tape hiss. It felt like someone was listening with me. I stopped the tape. Hard. The silence afterward felt sharp. In the afternoon, I stepped into the hallway to clear my head. A neighbour, a woman I'd seen once walking a tiny dog, stood by my door. She looked surprised to see me. "Hard to get used to this place," she said. Then, too quickly, "You'll be fine." Her eyes flicked to the end of the hallway, toward where Unit 7A sat, quiet and beige. I followed her gaze. The door looked ordinary. Too ordinary. When I looked back, she was already tugging her dog toward the stairs. I wanted to ask her if she knew something, but the words felt small, pointless, like loose change slipping through my fingers. That evening, there was something on my door. A long, wet smear dragged from the peephole down to the doorknob. It was warm. Too warm. A faint, greasy handprint glistened in the hall light. Fingers long and tapering like they were painted by someone who had never seen a real hand. I wiped it off, but the warmth stayed on my skin. I set up 3 devices that night: my phone, an old camcorder, a borrowed security monitor feed. At 2:59 a.m. the building changed. The air tightened. The lights dimmed. The tapping began. Slow, measured. The light above Unit 7A flickered 3 times. The door cracked open again. And from the dark inside, something dragged itself forward. Not a person, not any animal. Something that understood crawling. Then the voice. Like a question, like an invitation, like a reminder. The knocking followed. 4 soft knocks, polite, eager. My bones vibrated. When I didn't move, the hallway camera glitched. 5 frames of static. Then silence. Everything was still. But on all 3 devices, the last audio captured was a soft exhale. Right next to the door. I opened my door at 2:45 a.m. the next night. Stupid. Brave. I don't know which. Unit 7A sat at the end of the hallway, still, waiting. The light flickered 3 times. I stepped closer, and when I was only a few feet away, something changed. The hallway behind me felt longer, stretched, and 7A's door was slightly open. Inside was a room I had never seen before, a large space, circular, filled with empty chairs arranged in a ring. Dozens of chairs, all pointed toward a center I couldn't make out. There was a mirror in the middle, tilted up like it was waiting for someone to stand in front of it. A voice drifted from inside.
Your seat is ready.
Then a hand slid out from under the door, pale, wet, slow, deliberate. Its fingers curled slightly, inviting. I stepped back. The hand tapped my foot. Once. Twice. 3 times. I ran. It's 3:10 a.m. The light above 7A just flickered. Once. Twice. 3 times. There's something standing behind the door now. I can hear it breathing. My phone buzzed. A device request. Bluetooth device nearby. Unit 7 a door. Requesting connection. I declined. It requested again. And now something is knocking on my door. 4 soft knocks. Gentle, polite, patient. The voice outside whispered, "You've been listening to Scary Stories After Dark. Subscribe, if you dare."